apart. Make sure they're grounded. Something your knees, lengthen up as full as you can. Thinking that piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades in their pockets. A nice pelvic tilt to find neutral. Engage your core. We'll start off with your head, take it to the side. Lower it down, chin down towards your chest. And up the other side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Head to the front. Chin down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Shoulders up to your ears. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Now bring them forwards. And back. Forwards. And back. Forwards. And back. Forwards. And back. Side bends, reach. Back up. Other side. And up. 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 Take your arms up, little shoulders, hips facing forwards, twist your upper body to the side. To the middle. Other side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. Back to the middle, arms down. Lift up your right knee. Take it out to the side. In and lower. Change lift. Side. In and lower. Change lift. Side. In and lower. Change lift. Side. In and lower. Hands on your thighs now, knees soft, shoulders forward, start rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. I want you to feel each vertebrae moving on your way down. Take it down as far as you're comfortable. Hold it. And now slowly come back up. Take your arms out in front. And now we're stretching up high as you can onto your toes. Come back down, arms on your thighs. And roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down, arms on your thighs. Roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms by your sides. Right. If you've got a band, has everyone got a band? Just above the knees. It'll be interesting to see how this feels. We're going to start off with the right leg, okay? So stand up nice and tall, make sure your core's engaged. Right leg, lift it up in front to neutral, diagonal to neutral, side to neutral, behind, to neutral, in front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. One more, in front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Change legs, in front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Try not to lean forwards, in front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral, in front, to neutral, diagonal, to neutral, side, to neutral, behind, to neutral. Good. That can come off. And we'll do our prones. I'm just going to change my mat position a little bit. Right. Ready? I have to follow exactly what's written down because it's a bit complicated tonight. Right. Engage your core and down we go. It's not in a bad way, obviously. Touch the floor, crawl forwards, hands underneath shoulders. So we're going to start off just with a nice plain leg lift, straight leg lift. So right leg lift, just a few inches and lower. Left lift and lower. Right lift and lower. Left lift and lower. Right lift and lower. Left lift and lower. Right, from here we are going to slowly sink to the floor. Controlled sinkage, please. Okay, when you get to the floor, you're going to set your arms out straight in front. I just need my towel now. Okay, so now we're going to go swimming. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so we're lengthening the arm from the shoulder and the leg from the hip. So engage your core, lift it away from the mat. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthen and lift. And lower, keep the control, change, lengthen, lift. And lower. 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 Right, get ready to come up into the prone. Hands in position, tuck the toes under. Engage every part of your body because I don't want you lifting up your upper body first. Okay, engage your core and on the out breath, ready, lift. Good, soften the knees and slowly come back up to standing. And slowly up the body. Oh, good. Okay, we're going back down again. Engage your core. You'll like this one. Slowly down. Touch and crawl. Right, first of all, we're going to do the glute lift. I'm sorry. So get your leg in position, sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Okay, and ready, lift, high as you can, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower. Lower that leg back down. We're doing the other one straight away, so get it in position. Lift, and lower. 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 Foot back down. Shall I do that now? No, soften the knees and come back up. Oh. Can I say it's quite warm in here tonight? I've not often say that in the winter. Right, it's all right, we've only got one more lot to do. Now, do you remember the bear crawl? You say that. Okay, so with your bear crawl, you're halfway from knees up and knees down. So I just want it like that. And then we're going out, in, and back. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's called a bear crawl. Right. Don't ask me why. Engage your core and down we go. Touch and crawl. Hands underneath shoulders. Now make sure you're at the side of your mat so you've got a bit more room unless you don't mind going on the floor. Okay, are we ready? So drop the knees so they're halfway between normal and the floor. Are you ready? We're going to the side. So right, out, left, in. Right, out, left, in. Right, out, left, in. We're going back. Left, out, right, in. Left, out, right, in. Left, out, right, in. Hold it and sink to the floor. Oh, we're not finished. Get your arms out straight in front. Head resting on the mat. Floppy feet so you're not using your glutes. Engage your core, lift it away from the mat. Okay, we're doing trapezius. Lift the arms, bend the elbows, bring them into your sides. Take them back out in front and relax them down. Lift up, elbows in. Back out, relax down. Lift, elbows in. Back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in. Back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in. Back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in. Back out, relax down. One more. Lift up, elbows in. Back out, relax down. Good. Right. Now, seated. Oh, okay. Right. You need to put your coat behind you. Actually, you can borrow someone's ball. Can someone, Jane, have you got a ball? Joy. It's just behind you. We're not doing roll downs, but you know, back, tilt and lower. I just want it there. Thank you. Right, feet, knees, hips in line, arms out in front, melt the shoulders, chin off chest, engage your core. So we're just holding the position, okay? So we're going back, tilt, lower. Melt the shoulders, keep your chin off your chest, hold it. Make sure you are breathing, please. And up. Nice and tall. Back, tilt, lower. Hold. And up. Nice and tall. Back, tilt, lower. And up. back, tilt, lower. Up, nice and tall. 2 more. Back, tilt, lower. Back up. Nice and tall. 1 more. Back, tilt, lower. And up. And relax. Right on your backs. Oh, I know. You might have known this song was happening. But I didn't, thankfully. Right, on your backs. Oh. Right. Now, the idea of this, oh, you need your knees bent first. Feet together, toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat. Arch up, find neutral, engage your core. So the art of this is don't swing the legs, okay? You're going to be trying to reach the ceiling with your feet without swinging. Ready, right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg, lift. Right leg up to the ceiling. Left leg up to the ceiling, feet together. Now you need to keep your legs as straight as you can. You can either keep your arms on the floor and use them, or if you're being very clever, you put your arms across your chest. So we're just lifting your backside off the mat. You've done this before. Are you ready? Lift. And lower. Now the art is that you don't plonk down. You have to control it back down. And I want 6 in your own time. Off you go. And you must try not to swing your legs. They've got to reach upwards. When you've done your 6, you can go back into the tabletop and down. I don't really like that one. Okay, you can go and sit again now. Sit. Legs mat width apart. I don't really like this. Right, get your arms in the air. Actually, could you? And if the men come out, because it is really quite warm in here, isn't it? If the men sort of start hoovering outside the door, we'll have to change it. Thank you. Just get a bit of air. Right, so the idea is, even though your hands are together, you are trying to reach up to the ceiling the whole time, well, when we're in that position. And when I say we are going to reach forward, so from here, we're going to be reaching forward in front, not down on the floor, okay, and then coming back up. So melt the shoulders, engage your core, and ready on the out breath, forward. Hold it. Back up to the ceiling. Tall as you can. Forward. Back up to the ceiling. Forward. And reach up. Forward. And up. Forward. And up to the ceiling. Forward. Up to the ceiling. One more. Forward. And up to the ceiling. Arms down. I'm not doing that one again. I'm changing this a bit today. I can't cope with that. Right, lay down again. I can't cope with swinging my legs anymore when I shouldn't be. Right, arms by your sides, feet together, toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat, arch up, find neutral, engage your core. You'll like this one much more. Extend your right leg. Knees should be at the same level, okay? So not too high, not too low. Make sure your knees are exactly the same level and they need to stay there. Right, we're going to sit. Ready? Just sit up. And down. Now, if you can't reach right up, don't worry, okay? Just come up as high as you can. Lift, but keep your chin off your chest. That's the most important thing. And don't hurt your neck muscles. Lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. One more. Lift. And lower. Bring that leg back down. Come back up to sitting. We'll do the other leg in a minute. Legs back to mat width again. Arms out to the sides. Sit up nice and tall. Melt the shoulders. Yes, try not to smack your neighbour. Make sure you've got enough room in that way, so you'll be all right. Chin off chest, engage your core. Right, we're doing hamstrings. So we're turning, touching the outside of the opposite foot in your own time now. Off you go. Every time you come back up, think of that piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Make sure you've done the same amount each side before you take your arms down. Right, you know what we've got to do, because we haven't done the other leg, have we? So we have to lie down again. Okay, feet together, toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat, arch up, find neutral and engage your core. Extend your left leg. Make sure your core's engaged before you start, and sit. And lower. Don't forget the breathing. Lift. And lower. 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 Bring that knee back down and bring your knees into your chest. Right, plank time. Sorry. Get yourselves ready. So this evening we're going to do similar to we did on Wednesday. but most of you weren't there on Wednesday, so it doesn't matter. But we're only having a 20-second rest in between. So we're going up for 30, down for 20, okay? And you've got to do your tilting and getting into position after the first one, all right? So you've really got to concentrate on getting your positioning correct. So let's get ready. I'm not going to tell you how many. No doubt one of you will work it out. Right, elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees, tilt your pelvis, core should be engaged. If you're lifting, please lift. Lengthen your body, melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. So it's only 30 seconds. And relax. Now you have only got 20 seconds. It's up to you if you want to be stretching and everything, but you've got to be ready to get back up again. And it's not long. Okay, get ready. And lift. Make sure you tilt. Nice deep breathing. Relax. Get ready. And lift. Relax. Very quiet. Get ready. Lift. Down. Ready? Lift. Down. Get ready. Lift. Relax. You're going to do one more. Because you're so advanced this class, we'll do one extra. Get ready. Lift. Knees down, relax, have a stretch. Well done. That was 5.5 minutes worth. Normally one person works out how many you've done. Did it not? Oh, good. That's the thing with 30 seconds, you tend to be able to do more. Right, what's next? Right, we're going on our side. On our side. So face this way and lengthen. You want your top hip on top of your bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Top leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Top onto bottom. Relax down. Okay, onto your back. Bearing in mind, you're going to be rolling onto the other side, so it might be sensible to just roll over. Otherwise, you might get confused about which side you're going onto. Okay, knees bent, feet together, toes out, heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat. Arch up, find neutral, engage your core. Right, we're going to use those glutes now. So we're doing the bridge, we're imprinting and activating. Ready? Imprint your back, activate your glutes and vertebrae by vertebrae. Come up to your highest point, hold this at the top. And slowly down. And relax at the bottom. Imprint, activate, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold it at the top. And slowly down. And relax. Imprint, activate, up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold it. And slowly down. Okay, imprint, activate, back up. Hold it. Slowly down. And relax at the bottom. One more. Imprint, activate. Back up. Hold it at the top. Slowly down. And relax at the bottom. Bring your knees in to your chest. Okay, now we're going on back onto the other side now. So roll over and lengthen out. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Ready, top leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. In front. Back to neutral. In front. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Behind. Back to neutral. Top onto bottom. Relax down. Roll onto your back again. Knees bent. Feet together. Toes out. Heels in line with the toes. Push your back into the mat. Arch up. Find neutral. Engage your core. Right, we're using the arms as well. So we're going to be doing the bridge with arms. So you're going to do this one in your own time. Okay, if you can imprint and activate as well, please do. Ready? Off we go. And push down with your heels to try and get you up as high as you can. Arms should be on the floor behind you. Still, it's much harder to work the vertebrae when you're doing it like this. Okay, next time you come back down, you can bring your knees into your chest. we're coming up onto our hands and knees. And you need your bands. And you are going to place your band just above your elbows. Because we're going to be doing the easy press-ups. Easy press-ups. It's not quite so easy to get in position when you've got a band like this, but which means we can hold them for longer, and you are going to make that triangle with your nose touching the floor, okay? The band needs to be under tension, and it's also going to keep your elbows tucked in, so you won't have to worry too much about your elbows. Now, I want you to make sure that you tuck your behind in as well, so no bottom sticking out. Then engage your core. Okay, are you ready? Lower. You'll see how easy it is. And lift. So you're breathing out as you go down, out as you come back. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. One more. Lower. Lift. Sink back. Take your band off, but keep it by you because you need it again in a minute. Have you not? How much nicer are they? Makes me very happy. It makes them a lot easier than without the band. Right, we need to be on our hands and knees now. So you want your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And now arch your back up to the ceiling, high as you can. Relax down to the floor. Find neutral. Engage your core. Right, we're doing Superman. Okay, so you're going to keep your trunk as still as you possibly can. Opposite arm, opposite leg, slowly lift and lengthen. And lower. Keep the control. Change, lift, lengthen. And lower. 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 Change, lift, lengthen. And slowly lower. Arms out, stretch. Sadly, we have to put the band back on because we have to do them again. Listen, Joy, you told me. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Right, get your arms in position, hands in position, I should say. Make sure you tuck in your backside and your core is engaged. Okay, are you ready? Lower. Nose to floor. And lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Oh, we've got a few coming up a bit early now. Lower. See, I do keep an eye. And lower. I mean lift. We've only got 2 more. Lower. Lift. Lower. Hold it. Come on, keep holding. Hold. Come on. Lift. Stretch back. Well done. Without the band, it would be a lot harder. Right, on your front. Oh. Arms by your sides. Head resting down. Floppy feet, so you're not using your glutes. Now engage your core, lift it away from the mat. So make sure you don't push your abdominals into the mat in order to lift with this one. You can lift your arms as well if you wish, otherwise it's just head and shoulders. On the out breath, lift. And lower. You should feel it in your lower back. Lift. And lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Ooh, right, back on your hands and knees. Glasses on. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Arch your back up. Really high, pull in. And now relax everything down to the floor. Just relax. And again, arch up. And relax down. One more, arch up. And relax down. Find neutral. And we're not doing anything else like that. So you can now roll onto your back. You were just ready, see? You thought you were going to do another exercise. And you need your band for stretching. See? Oh. Okay, so you can place a band over your foot. Straighten the leg up to the ceiling. Keep it nice and straight. Bring it in towards you. If you would like to drop your toes down to get a stronger stretch, please do. Okay, release that now. Place that foot onto the other knee. Take it nice and wide. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Bring the other knee in. Straighten that leg up. Straight as you can, bring it in towards you. Drop your toes down if you would like a stronger stretch. Okay, release now, foot onto your knee again. Take it nice and wide. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Take your legs out straight, arms above your head. Get as much distance as you can between your fingers and your toes. Just give your body a really good stretch. Now bring your arms in, either on your abdominals or by your sides. Melt the shoulders, get comfortable. We'll do some thoracic breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe in, you're pushing out to your abdominals to get as much air from as low down in your diaphragm as you can. As you breathe out, pull in your abdominals to expel as much air on each breath. When you finish the breath you're on, you can slowly come up to seated position. Legs out straight, toes in. If you can touch, please do. Okay, release. And now you can bend your knees. Take your hands behind you. Come forwards. Straighten the legs. And slowly climb up to